Okay, so this is going to be my third series on things you may have around the house that you can use to help yourself. So the first one was the Swiss ball, then we did the foam roll, now we're going to use the old tennis ball. So this is going to be a series on 4 things that you can do with an old tennis ball that you have lying around your house. The first thing I want to show you is how to massage the bottom of your foot. So take the old tennis ball, just put it underneath here. It's pretty simple, and just roll your foot back and forth. I do like the tennis ball for this as opposed to a lacrosse ball. It's just a little bit softer. This is great for some plantar fasciitis relief. And this is also great just to do even when you don't have pain, because it's the pressure on the bones in your foot sort of replicates a little bit what your foot goes through when walking barefoot. And that's really good for your overall foot health. So give this one a try, and I have a few more coming up. All right, another great exercise to do with that old tennis ball you have lying around your house is to use it to do some pressure point kind of release in your hamstring. So just sit up on a chair or table or something like this and take that tennis ball and you just kind of put it along your hamstring. A lot of times people feel it up closer to the butt or right here in the middle. And put it where in the hamstrings it feels a little tender. And then the nice thing about the tennis ball, it's soft enough that it compresses a little bit. And then you're just going to take your leg and extend it like this, up and down. And as you extend it, that muscle moves and contracts while having the pressure of the tennis ball in there. And this feels really good. It's just a neat way to kind of give yourself a little bit of trigger point release or soft tissue massage to your hamstring. So give this one a try. The third exercise you can do with that old tennis ball laying around is to do a hip flexor release. So for this one, you're going to lie down on the ground on your stomach. You take that tennis ball just kind of like you did with the hamstring one and just kind of put it up in front of the hip. And again, kind of search for a spot that's a little bit tender where you may have a little bit of tightness in there. Then once you get it there, you can bend your leg up. That will actually increase the tension on the hip flexor. And then you can just wobble your leg back and forth like this. You can take the pressure on, pressure off by bending your leg back and forth like so. And again, it's just a nice way to give yourself a little bit of soft tissue work, a little bit of mobility to some sore spots in your hip flexor. Okay, the last one that you can do with that old tennis ball you have lying around is to work on some of the sore muscles on the back of your shoulder. Teres major in here, infraspinatus, maybe a little bit of your rear delt. So you're gonna have a hard time seeing this on the video, but this is right where the ball is gonna be. And this one sometimes using a wall that's maybe not painted, maybe like a brick wall or even a lacrosse ball, it's a little stickier because the tennis ball can be a little slippery. But you put it in there up on the wall and then you roll your body on it just like this. And so I'm kind of turning my body back and forth, kind of pulling this arm, and you'll feel it just kind of dig in there. And again, the old tennis ball is just the right amount of softness to do this one, where you get a little bit of pressure in there, but it still doesn't hurt too bad. So there's 4 exercises to do with that old tennis ball you have lying around. Give them a try. I'm sure you'll like them.